again. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How y'all doing today? As I am doing good. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful, or I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. As yes, a brand new week is upon us. Unfortunately, the weekend is over with, unless you're on vacation or you're on a holiday, depending on how you want to say it. Anyways. How is it going, everyone? As today is Monday, June 15th, 2026. Another wonderful week, and we start off with, why not? American Truck Simulator. I went a little bit more quiet there than I thought I would because I was like, you know what? We're just pulling out of BNSF. Yeah, we're pulling out of BNSF. Might as well just, you know, let the truck do some talking. Maybe it wasn't going to talk that much because we weren't really going that fast, but come on, dude. Ice green. Oh, look at that. Beautiful city of Los Angeles, California. That is where we made our destination last. That is where we finished our last trip, which BNSF in Los Angeles, California. If you guys don't remember, there's a link up top. I think that's part 3 trip, which I forget where we started that one, to tell you the truth, because it's been a while since we've been on ATS, and I'll get to that in a moment on why we haven't really been on ATS that much, but anyways, mod is all updated. Everything is updated. Let's talk about today's load. Today is a load of Jet-Puffed Marshmallows. No, I'm not exaggerating. No, I'm not lying. No, the game is not lying. Yes, that is indeed what we are hauling. Jet-Puffed Marshmallows out of a rail yard. Going to Dollar General in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is why I see the title. Short trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. This trailer, you guys might know this trailer a little bit. This is Dro Modding's utility 3000R 53-foot reefer trailer. Really good trailer, really good mod. I will be putting links in the description below for both the truck and the trailer. As you guys do know, I do that for every single video that I do with this truck, because this truck is John Ruta's Peterbilt 389 glider, but because of John Ruta doing all the updates, this truck came with the Peterbilt 379. That's why we're in the Peterbilt 379. So, alrighty, so, trip distance and trip time. I have it on my phone here, so I am taking glimpses at my phone just to make sure I'm reading everything right. So bear with me for a moment. Okay, we do need bars tow. I didn't think we needed 15 north. Trip distance and trip time. Trip distance is 249 miles. Trip time is 5 hours and 20 minutes. This is an urgent needed load. This is actually the highest level for urgency. Pretty much what I mean by that is those 3 little arrows. Yeah. So they really need their marshmallows over here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I guess we're gonna have s'mores if the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup final. Speaking of which, congratulations to the New York Knicks on winning the NBA championship. I'm not really a basketball guy anymore. I really don't follow the NBA anymore. So I really don't talk about the NBA that much anymore. I do play basketball with a couple buddies here and there, not all the time, but this truck. Love this truck. Alright, so why did we take a break? A little bit of a break there from ATS and ETS2. Well, the biggest reason is because of SCS software. Now, it's not because SCS software did something stupid, or they did something dumb, or because they posted something. It's not because of any of that. It's actually because the new update 1.59 just got released, and we're all happy. The great state, the state of Illinois just got released as well. Brand new map DLC, which we're gonna find a way to get over there. Brand new map, brand new update, brand new features for the game. Everyone's fine and happy, and then all of a sudden, literally, and I think I narrowed it. 3 days later. 3 days later. They announced 1.60 update. Like, why? Why would you announce another update literally 2 or 3 days after you released 1.59 and the Illinois map DLC? Like, here I'm thinking, okay, ATS and ETS2, we're not going to be able to play it. They're just going to update it a snap, and that's what the sound is, me snapping my fingers. Like, they're gonna update it, everything's gonna be broken. Here, everything's fine. It's not updated to 1.60 yet. But it's like, why? Why didn't you put that stuff that you put at 1.60 into 1.59? You know what I mean? And that's where I have the dilemma with SCS software is like, you come out with these updates, like, don't get me wrong, some of the updates that came out here recently worked really well with the game, and the mods, and the trucks, and the trailers, everything's working out great. But then, you do this stupid shit where you're gonna have an update with a DLC, and then 2 or 3 days later, you're gonna have another update. Knowing that most of your players for both ATS and ETS2 have a whole bunch of mods or use mods in their game that now have to go see if, okay, it works for 1.59, but is it going to work for 1.60? You know what I mean? Like, now you got to take the time out of your hands and, alright, I got to go to this website. I gotta go to this website, make sure this one's working. I gotta go to this website. Now I gotta go to this modder. Now I gotta go to that modder. It gets annoying. It gets annoying afterwards. Maybe do another one. There we go. Try to do a screenshot while driving. Nobody actually recommended that because a lot of you are like, your photos don't work. Got the left lane here. Okay, I was gonna get in that lane, but we're catching this bus, so. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a vent video about SCS software. It might be a little bit of a rant, but I'm just saying, like, it does get annoying because, you release the state that we all wanted here recently, which was Illinois. Okay, that helps out this game tremendously. Then you release, really good update, 1.59. I really haven't checked out on 1.59 because I've been doing other stuff like Forza Horizon 6, Farming Simulator 25, World of Outlaws, but I've been playing other stuff because, I don't know if this game's gonna work because, Or like, what's the point in doing a long trip when they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to be updating this game? Oh man, that was bad. Okay. Well, originally I was going to get over for him, or her, rather, and then proceed. But, you know, as we have just entered the state of Nevada. So I do apologize about the vent and the rant. You know, I didn't want to make it a whole about the whole video. I really don't have too much to talk about other than, you know, Denny Hamlin did win at Pocono yesterday, which there's no shock there. Hamlin's been on a hot streak here recently, and hopefully he gets cooled down before the chase. Don't really have too much to add because I think this week, yeah, expect Farming Simulator, maybe World of Outlaws. Actually do need this exit. Wow. What's really weird is a lot of you have actually asked me, because a lot of you know that I was playing on the career profile for Farming Simulator 25, testing out mods, doing all this other stuff. They're like, the whole time you were testing out mods and making sure the game worked over there, were you actually doing it over here on ATS? I actually wasn't, to tell you the truth. I don't know how many times I actually got asked that question. Yeah, to tell you all the truth, I wasn't really on this when I had my free time. City. I can't believe it took us this long to get here. Because I actually do find that quite funny. A lot of you still do that. We haven't discovered, or we haven't, you know, done Nevada a lot. And okay, it turned green. I was gonna put the map on here and show you guys what I'm talking about. Literally, other than now, Illinois takes, you know, Nevada's spot, obviously, because we haven't been out to Illinois, but just jump on the map real quick. This is what I'm talking about. So you look at Nevada, like, okay, you see Reno and Elko, right? And then now you come down here to Prim and Las Vegas, okay? You see that whole stretch of highway right here, that's yellow and all of Elko, right? Where is it? Right here. 15.34%. You know, compared to everybody else is like way high. Like, I mean, really high. But considering, and I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna do this again. We have a garage here, right there, and we have a garage here. And the whole time for this new career profile, we drove right around Nevada. Like like Nevada was the plague or something. Like we didn't want to enter Nevada. Oh my. Another recruitment agency. See, these are these are the drops I don't mind because they actually do put you to the test a little bit. Especially if you're like me, being a truck driver in the real world, you know, this does give you a little bit of challenge. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way and challenge myself today because this video is nice and short for you guys. Like, it's just over, right now it's just under 23 minutes, but like, nice short video for you guys to start the week out, and yeah. But we are going to make this straight. Oops. Wrong number. E. And T. Alright, excellent trip. 250 miles, 3 hours and 56 minutes, 36.8 gallons of fuel consumed, which sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Take a look at the freight market. If it pops up, I'm kidding. I mean, we do have to go. We're probably gonna have to go get rest. Nothing really interesting, to say the least. So, let's just take a look here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe not 5 hours, 59. But see, the problem is I don't know if I should go do a long trip or not. So I have to wait and see. But oh, there's the blimp. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you all have a wonderful start to your week. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye.